Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome to HackTech TV. Today's video is one of the most amazing video where I will tell you about how you will access your Linux VPS server using XRDP. That VPS server will work just like your own PC or a private server with the Linux operating system. So guys, before start, please subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon so that you never miss the amazing video. So guys, question arises here is what is XRDP is? XRDP is basically a free and open source implementation of a Microsoft RDP server. XRDP provides a graphical login to the remote machines using Microsoft Remote Desktop Protocol RDP. So guys, XRDP accepts the connections from a variety of the RDP clients, and XRDP has some benefits as well that will help us in order to connect to a Linux desktop using RDP from anywhere, and that will also help us in order to reconnect to an existing session, and we can obviously resize our session as well. So guys, without wasting time, let's go to the practical side. First of all, open your browser and go on google.com because we need to install open source software. So simply write PuTTY on a Google and go on a first link here. So PuTTY is basically a free and open source SSH client that will help us in order to connect with our VPS server using Windows operating system. So you can simply download PuTTY here and install it. I have already installed the PuTTY in my system, so I'm not going to install it. So guys, once you have successfully installed the PuTTY software in your Windows operating system, after that we need to execute the different command on the VPS server, and I will provide you all of these commands in the description, so don't worry about it. So in order to connect the VPS server on a Windows operating system, we need to run a PuTTY software here, and you have to pass a host name or IP address of a VPS server and give the port. My VPS server is basically working on 52774 port, but it's usually the port number is a 22. And quickly I will give the host name here and hit open. Now wait, it's connecting. Okay, now I need to give the password in order to connect to my VPS server. Let me give this. Okay, what was the password? I forgot it. Okay, that's great. I am successfully connected with my VPS server, and let me clear this. Now after that, what we need to do is we need to execute some different commands here. So very first command, we have successfully connected with our VPS server using the PuTTY software. After that, we need to update all of the existing libraries. Basically, I am using the Ubuntu based Linux operating system in which I am going to install the XRDP. So you have to run the apt-get sudo apt-get update in order to update all of the libraries on the Ubuntu. So you have to wait here. It will take some time. Let's see what they. Okay, that's great. We have successfully updated all of our libraries. Okay, next what we need to do is now guys execute the second command here, that is xfce4. That is basically a light desktop of the Ubuntu that we need to install in your VPS server. So it will take some time. Okay, give the permission by entering Y here. Now it's getting all of the packages and installing them. So you have to wait now. It will take some time, guys. Now guys, it's unpacking all of the packages and installing it into your VPS server. It's setting up all of the packages, so you have to wait here. Okay, that's great. So guys, after successful installation of the XFCE4 desktop environment, we need to install and configure a remote desktop server here. Let me clear this first. And now we need to, in order to install the remote desktop server, we need to execute the next command here. And by this command, we are going to install the XRDP on our VPS server. So let me execute this, hit enter. Now it's installing. And okay, that's great. We have successfully installed the XRDP in on our VPS server. Now we need to enable the XRDP in order to start working. So execute the next command, copy it and execute on your VPS server. Hit enter. That's great. After that, what we need to do is we need to create a session for a desktop environment and execute it. Okay, that's awesome. After that, we need to restart our XRDP in order to perform work properly. Now you have to wait. Okay, that's great. It's restarted now. Successfully installation of the XRDP, and we have enabled the XRDP and we have successfully restart as well. So after that, what we need to do is we need to do a port forwarding through the N group in order to access our VPS through XRDP. So what we need to do is we need to get or install N group on our VPS server. So simply copy the next command here and paste on a VPS server, hit enter. Now that's great, it's downloading the N group into your VPS server, so you have to wait now. Okay, that's great, it's successfully downloaded. Let me clear this. And after that, what we need to do is we need to unzip the N group here. So copy the next command and paste here simply, and we have successfully unzipped it. Let me see this ls. So okay, that's great, we have successfully unzipped it. Now after that, what we need to do is you need to go on google.com and write here N group, because we need to create an account and we need a auth token key in order to access our in order to access our VPS server into an XRDP. So you have simply sign up onto N group and you have to give here your credentials name, and you have to create an account, accept the term and condition, I'm not robot, and simply click on a sign up button. So I have already created an N group account, so I'm not going to create an account again. So I'm going to log into it. After successfully sign up, you need to confirm your email address, and you will go on your dashboard of the N group and you will get your auth key by clicking on the most left side your auth token. So guys, here is your auth token, and in a command line you can simply copy this command and go on your VPS SSH and paste here. Now that's great, we have successfully saved our auth token key into an ngroup.yml. After that, what we need to do is we need to port forwarding on a specific port. So in order to do this, you need to execute this command /ngroup TCP 3389. 3389 is basically a port in order to access our RDB server. So copy that and paste into your VPS, hit enter, and that's great. They will give you a URL, so simply copy that, accept the TCP and go on your window and write remote desktop connection and paste into it. So make sure that you have a username. My username is basically a ubuntu, and click on a connect button here. Okay, yes, now it's configuring, and okay, that's great. You have to put the password, so I'm going to put my own password. Click on OK button. Awesome guys, you will see we have successfully accessed our VPS server through the XRDP. You can install the multiple softwares, a terminal here, and I hope guys you like that video, and please subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon so that you never miss the amazing video. Thank you so much guys. Allah Hafiz.